Hey everyone, and welcome back to Rindone Travel. I'm Ray. Today, I have a special video for you, or should I say videos, as this is going to be part of a 10-part series that breaks down the loyalty program to all the major US-based airlines. Without further ado, let's get into it. So in this series, we're going to dive into each of the 9 major airline carriers in the US and find out who has the best loyalty program. We're going to cover a bunch of metrics, such as destinations, fleet size, benefits, status, cost to earn their top tier status, and a couple other metrics I'll get into later in the video. What airlines are under the gun? Well, it's going to be American Airlines, Delta Airlines, United Airlines, JetBlue, Alaska, Hawaiian, then the budget airlines, Southwest, Spirit, and Frontier. Why did I choose those airlines and not Allegiant and JSX and a couple other ones? Well, all these airlines have a credit card under their brand, so that's why I chose them. Now, for these examples, we're going to try to keep it the same format for every video, just for ease of watching. We're going to talk about things such as the brief summary of the airline, its offerings, alliance, hubs, lounges, frequent flyer program, and then an example of how to earn their top tier status. First under the gun is going to be none other than American Airlines. So to start, American Airlines has 349 destinations and 958 different aircraft within their fleet. Their aircrafts range from the small A319 all the way up to the behemoth 777s. So they also offer a wide range of cabins, starting with their flagship first, used for most of their transcontinental routes, and then onto their flagship business for most of their international routes. What's next? First class, then premium economy, then main cabin extra, and then main cabin, for a total of 6 cabin classes throughout all of their aircraft. American Airlines is part of the One World Alliance, which means you have access to over 1,000 destination airports all around the world. Another thing to consider with the American Airlines loyalty program is their hubs, and they have 10 all throughout the United States. They have one in Charlotte, Chicago, Dallas, LA, Miami, JFK in New York, LaGuardia in New York, Philly, Phoenix, and Washington Reagan. American Airlines would be a good fit for you if you live near one of these. If you didn't really live near a hub, it wouldn't really make sense as they wouldn't fly that many flights out of the airport. With 10 hubs would come a lot of lounges, and they have 25 Admirals Club lounges. Next, let's move on to the important thing in the video, the rewards. And American has 5 different tiers. Well, I say 5 with quotes. Let's talk about it in a second. To start, they have the member tier. Then they have AAdvantage Gold, Platinum, Platinum Pro, and Executive Platinum. Their top 5th unpublished tier is going to be called Concierge Key, and that's given based on airline discretion, including benefits. American Airlines Gold, or AAdvantage Gold, is achieved after 40,000 points in such given year. What comes with AA Gold? Well, you get complimentary upgrades 24 hours prior to departure, you get 1 free checked bag, and then a bunch of benefits at the airport, including priority check-in, priority security, priority boarding, and same-day standby. There's also a 40% increase on mileage earnings, which means if you flew 1,000 miles, you would get a 40% bonus on that, getting you 1,400 miles. Next is the AAdvantage Platinum after earning 75,000 loyalty points, and that comes with all of the previous benefits we talked about, plus a few new ones, such as 48-hour upgrade window, which means you can get a complimentary upgrade confirmed 48 hours prior to departure. Next, it comes with 2 checked bags, as well as complimentary main cabin extra and preferred seats at the time of booking. It also comes with a 60% mileage bonus. Next is a Platinum Pro at 125,000 points, and that comes with everything we talked about previously, plus it comes with a 72-hour upgrade window, which means same thing as before, you can get a confirmed upgrade 72 hours prior to departure. Then it comes with 3 free checked bags, as well as an 80% mileage bonus. Lastly is the Executive Platinum, and that comes after 200,000 loyalty points earned within 1 year. And that has all the benefits we talked about previously, plus a 100-hour upgrade window, which means your confirmed upgrades start 100 hours before departure, as well as a 120% mileage bonus. The Concierge Key, as I talked about before, is their unpublished tier, and that's based on airline discretion. Now, how can you earn these statuses? You can fly, you can open a credit card, you could fly a partner airline, you could eat out at the dining portal and earn points, You could shop at Under Armour on their shopping portal and earn points. American Airlines allows all of that to earn loyalty. Next is credit cards, and American Airlines has a ton of them. They actually offer 4 credit cards, 3 personal and 1 business. So with these sign-up bonuses, you can earn anywhere between 15,000 and 75,000 miles, not loyalty points, for these credit cards towards flights. Now we're going to talk about an example of how to reach their top tier status. I did some research around the US, and I found that 8 of the 9 airlines fly the Las Vegas to Los Angeles route every single day, with the exception of Hawaiian Airlines, which flies from Las Vegas to Honolulu. For that, we're going to use an example on May 11th of flying from Las Vegas to Los Angeles as many times in a day as allowed to figure out the total cost and the total time it would take you based off number of flights and monetary value spent to earn each airline's top tier status. We'll do the same thing with Hawaiian Airlines, just flying from Las Vegas to Honolulu. So we're also going to keep track of mileage earned and not just loyalty points. We're going to keep track of how many miles you earn, and at the end, we're going to talk about how much those are worth after you've spent all this money trying to earn top tier status. Does it worth it, and the benefits that you get from it? So on American Airlines, you can fly a total of 4 nonstop flights a day from Las Vegas to Los Angeles and back. Since American Airlines is a revenue-based strategy, I went for the most expensive flights possible. And these 4 flights a day in first class refundable cost $1,170.19. Starting in Tier 1, you'd be a member. And at members, they earn 5 times loyalty points per dollar spent. So going with this expensive first class flight at $1,170 a day, it would take you 6.83 days to become AAdvantage Gold. From there, you would go up to 7 points per dollar spent, and from there, it would take you about 4.27 more days of traveling to become Tier 3, which is Platinum. To get all the way up to Executive Platinum, it would take you another 7.1 days of traveling and cost you another $8,333 to do it, but in the end, you'd be Executive Platinum. So let's round this up. The total number of days it would take you to complete this would be 23 and a half days at a total cost of $27,556. So after all this flying, you're going to have 200,000 American Airlines miles. And from there, those miles are worth between 1.3 and 1.7 cents each. So let's say you redeem them for 1.5 cents each. That's going to give you $3,000 of American Airlines miles you could redeem for future flights. Don't forget, there is a myriad of ways that you could earn top-tier Executive Platinum status. You could solely spend $200,000 a year on a credit card at 1x spend. I don't recommend doing that. I've talked about that before. Never, ever earn 1 times point on any credit card. Always earn 2 points. But in theory, you could do it, and it would cost $200K. Next, let's give you another example I thought of. So American Airlines also flies their LAX to Sydney route. An economy ticket on that route is $1,153, while a business class lie flat seat is $14,172. I used the same date as May 11th for this, just for example's sake. With being Executive Platinum, you do get complimentary upgrades, not guaranteed, but 100 hours out. So in theory, if you were to do this flight 5 or 6 times a year, you would get massive value out of that because you'd pay the $1,000 ticket for economy, and then you would be upgraded to a $14,000 ticket, essentially saving $13,000 every single time you fly. So American Airlines status, what do you think? Is it a hit or is it a miss? Let me know in the comments below. Next episode, we're going to be talking about Delta status, so stay tuned to find out about that. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and also make sure you contact Rindone Travel for all of your travel needs. Thanks for watching. See you in episode 2.